All right, so welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Crypto ZX Army. I appreciate all of you guys. This right here is, of course, a market analysis update rather than, just taking a look at certain coins. If you are enjoying these market analysis updates, I know a lot of you like these updates. Do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try my best to give you guys more updates. I usually tend to, bring out these updates when I think, it is necessary. And in this moment, I think it is necessary to really take a look at what's happening with the market. So, as we are obviously halfway through the day, you are seeing some coins still holding on to their green momentum, which of course is nice. But at the same time, some coins are in the red right now. So what's really going on? What is really going on with the crypto market right now? And that's what we're going to be talking about. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's really take a look at, the broader market. So yes, pretty much 50-50 if you want to look at it from that point of view. You are seeing some coins up, some are down. But, Bitcoin is where your eyes need to be at. There's something that I've been speaking about on my channel on a daily basis, literally on a single daily basis over the last, 1.5 week, almost 2 weeks. And I've been emphasizing, what Bitcoin needs to do. And we're seeing exactly what Bitcoin is not supposed to do happening right now, which of course is kind of shaking out the market. But what's quite interesting right now, though, is here, Bitcoin dominance. Let's actually zoom into the dominance here for you guys. So dominance, went down to the likes of 61%, exactly as your boy projected yesterday. If you watched some of my other updates, you guys know about that. But since then, dominance has been picking up. It's currently sitting at about 61.3%, but it's nowhere near, where we were just a day ago, which was around, almost 62%. That is also one of the reasons why you're seeing altcoins still holding onto their momentum. I think if dominance went up to the likes of 62%, we would have seen, altcoins, dropping more. We would have seen a less amount of coins in green today, in my opinion. But with that said, I really want you guys to, focus on Bitcoin. Do not ignore the king of the market. I know when I give you guys updates on a daily basis, people don't like when we talk about Bitcoin. But now, if you've been on, following this channel for quite some time, at this point, you guys are like, hey, you know what? Things are starting to make sense. And that's why I try to tell you guys, look at it from a realistic perspective. Because, if you're going to come into the crypto markets with unrealistic expectations, thinking you're going to become a millionaire or, make a lot of gains overnight, I hate to say that's not the reality. I've been in this space for 8 years. 8 years, moving on to almost 9 years. And guess what, guys? Guess what? I went through massive amounts of profits. And, I also got wiped out several times. And that's where the learning really takes place. And you're learning on a single daily basis. If you're thinking you're going to become an crypto expert in about a year or 2 years, no. It's a learning process every single day. And the people that have been in this space for quite some time have gotten flushed out a few times and that are still here. Those are the ones that are thriving. And, it takes time to, really grasp. But on my channel, my main focus is to provide you guys things that I did not have at the beginning, right? So, making this be a smaller time frame rather than a longer time frame for you to, really not make the mistakes that I've made. What have I emphasized on my channel on a daily basis to you guys every single time? Never leverage trade. That's a huge one. You will see a lot of people, and again, I'm not going to, pinpoint any specific person, but there's a lot of, people that promote leverage trading. That's one of the easiest ways to get wiped out. And again, the reason why I'm going on this rant is because there's so much new people that are in the crypto markets, and I try to tell you guys from a realistic standpoint. So stay away from leverage trading platforms. Those are, really, really scary. And, with wicks that we have seen here, let's give you guys a little bit of a visual as to what I mean. So, even if you're using small leverage, moves like this, what we have seen over the last, few days, can really wipe out the positions. And even low leverage positions got wiped out during this move. And of course, that's not a great thing to be, happening. So again, leverage trading is one big no for myself, as well as not chasing green candles. Like, let's say if you've done your due diligence and research and have invested into the coins that you like, then, patience is your number one key to follow. I know it's really appealing to see a coin that's pumping. You're like, I want to get into this. No, if you are happy with your positions and but you're having this FOMO factor because a coin is pumping, listen, patience is your number one key to follow, and always have an exit strategy. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of people that have been following my channel over the last few years really made a massive amounts of profits even last year, and some retired, believe it or not. And again, I'm not here saying, oh, look at me, I'm saying this or that. No, I'm just saying, you need to lock in profits, because of course, when the market is booming, everyone is against profit taking. But it's good to lock some of the profit and take it off of the table. But anyhow, that's a big rant. But let's really take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is having a hard time making its way back above $98,000. We did get back above there last night, $98,500 to be exact. But look where we are again. We saw the price of Bitcoin making its way down to $94,800. Of course, tomorrow, there could potentially be an announcement regarding the tariffs tomorrow and even Thursday. Could that impact the price of Bitcoin? Possibly. We obviously need to look what happened last time. And, of course, if that gets announced, maybe there is an impact on the crypto markets. And, Bitcoin making its way back down to the low that we set for ourselves just yesterday. So, again, a major manipulation moment right here again. So, a lot of leverage positions probably got wiped out. But you're looking at Bitcoin not making its way back above $98,000, which is a very important confirmation that I've set for myself. So you need to see the price remaining above there. If you watched my XRP update last night, I said, even though we're bouncing right now, you want to see the close. You just don't want to see the price making its way back towards the downside, and that's exactly what happened. So right now, I hate to say it, Bitcoin is showing a lot of bearish momentum once again, a lot of volatility, a lot of manipulation, of course. Bitcoin dominance, on the other hand, of course, doing something interesting, because over the last day, we did see a similar move where Bitcoin went down to the 94.8K mark, but dominance went up to the likes of 62%. So this right here is interesting to see, but let's not get our hopes up just yet. You really don't want to see the price of Bitcoin falling below 94.8. If it's able to do that, I still do believe $92,600 is on the table. This is something I've been emphasizing on my channel on a daily basis, and as of now, of course, my confirmation was invalidated, which means, of course, that I still do believe we are potentially going more towards the downside. What does that mean for altcoins? So, of course, if we head towards the downside, I expect a dominance to start picking up, and I think altcoins will go down more. So are we potentially going to see a lot of altcoins actually filling the wick for the February 3rd level? Yes, I do believe that is still very strong possibility. So let's see what happens. I want you guys to be aware of how this market works. Have your exit strategies in place, do your due diligence research, have patience, guys. Patience is very important. Everything in life, you need patience. I know you see Twitter where people are saying, yeah, I made this much P&L, I made that P&L, but they won't show how much they lost on their way to that P&L. Right? So again, there's different ways to look at things, but obviously Bitcoin is something I want you guys to be very, very aware of, because if Bitcoin does not hold around this $94,800 support, I think we see more downside for crypto markets. And the last thing you want Bitcoin to do, and I've said this in my other updates, but if you have not seen those, you don't want to see the price of Bitcoin dropping below $92,400. It's lights out at that moment. Reason why I say that, of course, we've seen wicks below this. But, we've been consolidating in this 23.6 overall, pretty much over the last 2.5 months since Donald Trump got elected. Yes, we have wick below, but it did not last too long. You've seen the prices recover right off the bat. If you lose this support here, Bitcoin could make its way down to $80,000 to $85,000. I know I've been saying this for quite some time, and I'm sticking to that overall take. I know people are going to be like, Crypto ZX, why haven't we seen that? Sometimes it doesn't really take the market to do it right off the bat. You will see a few fake outs, a few bounces, which of course, make people think, hey, you know what, we're heading towards the upside, and then out of the blue, you see the price dropping below, key level. So that is something I still have quite, my eyes on. But again, I'll keep you guys covered. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.